guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Ball is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Drexler. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Now here's Jordan. The stupendous finish in traffic. And Detroit leads by 3.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. To the paint. O'Neal. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that play.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, team dancers.
And Detroit has possession. It's a 3-point game. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. Now, here's George. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, Kidd, and that one's good. Kidd's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And it's George missing.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Substitution on the court.
1:52 left to play in the third. Kidd kicks to Cousins. A look from Hamilton. Nice shot from the wing. 6 points for him. Hamilton's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Westbrook passes to Cousins. Feeds to George. Here's Westbrook. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Paul George. Hamilton dishes to Hayes. For Detroit, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. No good on the free throw.
at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Knocked loose. And Cousins kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to Thompson. Aldridge, no luck. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Leonard. Cousins pulls it in.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled, and they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
3 points, Tornadoes.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. The lead is 2.
The assist from Kawhi Leonard.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Aldridge kicks to Westbrook. Outside Aldridge. There's the dish to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Offensive rebound. No good. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Jason Kidd is out there with Allen. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Paul George. And it's Wilkins in at the 3 slot. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Kidd. Stolen by George. It's Wilkins with the drive. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Drexler. Banked in off the glass. And Detroit leads by 6.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now here's Allen after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. The 3. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Drexler. George with the defensive effort. Wallace attacking. Here's Drexler. The 15-footer. Good. Drexler's got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Allen against Drexler. George passes to O'Neal. Out on his own on the break.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by George.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Wilkins can't get it to go.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And now it's a double-digit lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
The three from George. And he gets it to go.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
It's Kidd with the drive. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The baseline J. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And now it's an 11-point Detroit lead. The pass to Wilkins. Dishes to George. Offensive rebound. And Wilkins slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the football.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
1:03 left in the fourth. Wallace. The shot is off. Good defense by Kidd. Wilkins kicks to O'Neal. And stolen by Jordan.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Detroit.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Jordan. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Wilkins dishes to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. From the top of the key. And it comes off the front of the rim. Drexler drives in. Inside. And the dunk by Wallace.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
For 3, Kidd. Good work defensively by Pippen. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.